All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
First, want to give honest God's praise due to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors, apostles, and elders, a great millstone. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of the earth. And my brother Dewey from the GMS Detroit bar camp.
I'm Inon from GMS Detroit bar camp.
Right, and this video we're doing is going to be about Leviathan. And I'm showing you this little clip here. I freezed it so you can see him. Okay? And matter of fact, let me go back a little bit more. Okay. Check this out. Okay.
Look at the giant shipping containers follow up this ship. Wow, that's intense, and with all this UFO stuff going on. Look at that. Wow, that's something. And then look at this. Now this looks real to me. I think that's real, isn't it? Look at the giant shipping containers follow up this.
You brothers and sisters seen that? Now, regardless if it's real or not, I do know that Leviathan is real because he's written in the scriptures. You see? Now look at that.
Yeah, man. Shout out to that brother. Okay, I know that's one of the brothers in the LA camp. Shout out to that brother. You know? And so, yeah, like the brother was saying, Leviathan is real in the scriptures. Okay, and that's what we're about to go into.
My first scripture is Genesis 1:21. And Yahawah created great whales and every living creature that moveth, and which the waters both brought forth abundantly, and after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And Yahawah saw that it was good. And when you go into that word great whale, matter of fact, I lost my thing right there, but that's all right. We're gonna go right into it. Go into that word great whale. That's ta na I tanain. And when you go into the Strong's outline biblical usage, a dragon, a sea serpent, a sea monster, a dragon or dinosaur, a sea or river monster, serpent, venomous snake. So this scripture is talking about Leviathan. You know, when it's talking about great whales, sea serpent, we go further into it. It goes. The Most High talks about Leviathan in the book of Job, the 41st chapter.
Yeah, I got that too.
You could get it.
Start where at, because it's actually a lot to read. So
It's all of that.
okay, the whole chapter.
The whole chapter is Leviathan.
Okay.
God.
Well, I'll let you go ahead.
Okay, God. I'm waiting for my... I want to copy something real quick and open it up. All right. This is Job 41:1. Can thou draw out Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? And it gives even the mention of how the Most High fashioned him. Leviathan is the Most High's pet. It do all thing obey his will, including Leviathan. You know, a Leviathan doing the Most High's will. Canst thou put a hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee, or will he speak soft words unto thee? Can you actually tame Leviathan? That's what the Most High is mocking men of this world, thinking they could contain. You know how Esau wants to try to capture every goddamn thing that's in the ocean and present it as like at SeaWorld or something like that, or put it in an aquarium for people to pay to come see it. Hey, you can't do that with Leviathan. You know, it ain't gonna speak soft words to you. When Leviathan see you at the sea, hey, he's gonna wreak havoc. Matter of fact, let me grab that scripture right quick. This is Psalms 148 and 26. There go the ships, and there is that Leviathan whom thou hast made to play therein. Go ahead and speak on it, brother.
I'll say it again, brother.
This is Psalms 104 and 26. There go the ships, and there go that Leviathan whom thou hast made to play therein.
God, and Leviathan, he is unstoppable. Okay, the only person that can stop him is Yahawah. All right, and like the brother was saying, that's his pet.
God, you get Isaiah 27.
Okay, yeah, book of Isaiah, chapter 27. In that day, the Lord Yahawah Bahasham will his
sword
and great and strong sword shall punish Leviathan, the piercing spear, serpent, even Leviathan, that crooked spearling
serpent,
and he shall slay the dragon that is in the sea.
God.
Okay. Did you want me to go to the next one? That's it.
Oh no, that's it. That's okay. The point right there. The Leviathan is spoken about many occasions in the Bible, and Psalms 47 and 14. Can thou break up the head of Leviathan in pieces, and givest him to be meat to the people inhabiting the wilderness? Can you capture Leviathan and cut him up like you be doing in your butcher shops? Because you can't. When you go back into Job, the 41 verse, I'm going to keep reading from that. Job 41 and 1, will he make a covenant with thee, or wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Can you put Leviathan in an aquarium and tame him like a pet? The answer is no. Will thou play with him as with a bird, or will thou bind him for thy maidens? Can you put a leash or a collar around Leviathan's neck? The Most High is making fun of you, you know, thinking that y'all could do all these things. Shall the companion make a banquet of him, and shall they part him among the merchants? Can you capture him, or can you even chop him up among the many people? Because I know Moab will want some of that meat. If you could capture him, I know Moab will want all that meat. Matter of fact,
and I'm pretty sure Moab and Ammon know about Leviathan.
God. They call him Godzilla.
Yeah.
You know, all things that's these movies and all that shit inspired by. Most of that stuff come from this Bible. Nothing that they make is new. You know, there's no new thing under the sun. Leviathan is in the ocean, but he's still under the sun. You know, lay thy hand upon him, and remember the battle, and do no more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. He shall not be as cast down even at the sight of him. None is so fierce that dare to stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Hey, if you can't catch a Leviathan, and y'all only discovered like 4% of the oceans. Now 5% of the oceans y'all have mapped out. So it's a whole 95% more of the oceans that y'all don't even have a clue about.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And I will not who have prevented me that I should repay him, and whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine. Hey, whatsoever is under the whole heaven. So a Leviathan is under the heavens, and that's his. Mm-hmm. Like you are under the heaven. The three types of man. The children of the Most High, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the four corners of the whole earth. The wicked, the so-called Edomites, the so-called white man. The people over there wearing the small hats. That's who you are. Right. And the heathen nations, the so-called the Hamites, the Moab, Ammon, Japhet, and all the other 16 tribes of the world.
17,
Elam.
17.
Well, I already named Esau.
Okay.
That's the reason why I said the other 16 tribes of the earth, because it's 18 tribes according to the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, it's Jacob and Esau, his descendants, and then it's the heathen nations. You know? I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely appropriation. Who can discover the face of his garment, and who can come to him with his double bridle? Can you put a bridle in his mouth like a horse and ride him like he was an animal? No, you can't do nothing like that. My phone even had to chime on that. It's nothing that you can do with this creature. When the day of wrath, a Leviathan's coming out of that water, and he's gonna touch you. You know, you naysayers, you don't believe in him. It's just something made up. You gonna see Leviathan. And Godzilla. That's a Japanese movie of him, but it's gonna come out. The Leviathan is gonna come out on your ass. And not only Leviathan, there's many creatures that the Most High made that men ain't even seen before. You know? Who can open the doors of his face? And his teeth are terrible round about. His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a close seal. There's nothing that can pierce his skin, according to the scriptures. His scales is so tight. You are not going to be able to pierce it with your modern day weapons. You can't touch this thing, because the Most High made them so that anything you could devise and think you could use against them, it ain't gonna work. You know. So is near to one another that no air can come between them. That's how tight them scales is. They so near to one another, air can't even pass through them scales. That's that armor of them scales. And you ain't going to be able to penetrate that armor that the Most High built in them. His natural defense. They are joined one together, they stick together, and that they cannot be surrendered. By his nestlings, though life do not shine, and his eyes are like eyelids of the morning. And a Leviathan even got lasers coming out of his eyes. According to the scriptures, he got laser beams coming out of his eyes, and he got fire coming out of his mouth. How can you fight something like that? They got a part right with the movie Godzilla. Fire coming out of his mouth, but a fire also even comes out of his eyes. You know? And out of his mouth go a burning lamp, and sparks of fire leaps out. Out of his nostrils go a smoke, and out of the seething pot of cauldrons. That's talking about the fire that comes out of his mouth. Man, and man, I personally, I can't wait to see Leviathan. Yahawashi is going to use him as part of his army against you. They call him the God of armies. And when they say hosts, means armies. It's not just the angels going to get a hold to you. These sea creatures going to come out and get a hold to you. Leviathan's going to come get you. You know? The scriptures say in what's it, Amos, though if you dig down in hell or you go under the water, his serpent will bite you. That's talking about Leviathan. You know? Matter of fact, we're gonna get that scripture too. His neck remains strong, and sorrow is turned into joy before him. So, hey, you see Leviathan, it's gonna be a real bad day from you being happy. You know, your joy is gonna turn into sorrow. You're gonna be scared. And the Most High is doing this thing to put fear into every living creature on this earth. We already know, us men of Great Millstone, that know that fear Yahawashi. Right. He is a being to be feared. But a lot of y'all love him, but y'all don't actually fear him. So he gonna put the fear himself in every living creature that's on the face of this world. When he returns, when he finally allowed Yahawashi and the angels and Leviathan, and there's more than one Leviathan in that ocean.
That's right.
Everything the Most High made, he made 2 and 2. A male and a female. And the first thing he told him was to be fruitful and multiply. So it's probably more than one Leviathan in that ocean. Just can you imagine that? You know? Just like there's more than one fish in the rivers, in the streams. Can you imagine Leviathan come out everywhere, multiple Godzillas, and it just go to war, going to tearing up shit, you know? The flakes of his flesh are joined together. They are firm in themselves. They cannot be moved. His heart is as firm as a stone. Yea, as hard as a piece of the nether stone. Everything about this animal, this creature that the Most High created, the Most High said that it's impenetrable for you to even do anything against it. You know? When he raises up himself, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking, they purify themselves. The sword of him that layeth at him cannot hold the spear, the dart, nor bergen. So, Nothing can pierce his skin. He esteemed iron as straw and brass as rotten wood. So, what can you use against him if he esteems iron as straw and brass as rotten wood? Nothing. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are returned with him in the stubble. Darts are counted as stubble. He laughs at the shaking of the spear. And you can send them nukes at him, he's going to laugh at it. Because there's nothing you can do to this creature that the Most High created. A few more. Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp-pointed things upon the mire. He maketh the deep to boil like a pot. He maketh the sea like a pot of ointment. He maketh the path to shine after him, and one would think that the deep to be hoary. Upon the earth there is not his light, who is made without fear. So Leviathan don't even scare you. He ain't even scared of the modern day technology you got. You devils. Leviathan is not scared of you. It just ain't time for him to reveal himself. The Most High ain't allowed this for him to come out and really show his force upon the earth. He that beholdeth all high things, he is the king over all the children of pride. So, the Most High is going to use him as a vessel to humble you. Because, the Most High hates one thing that the Most High hates more than anything. It's a prideful spirit. Go ahead. I'm going to get some more scriptures. Leviathan, hold on. Oh, it's in Slovakia. Gotta grab mine. This is 2nd Ezra 6:49. When didst thou ordain 2 living creatures, one called Enoch, and the other Leviathan? And Leviathan is all through this book, man. All through it. You know, you can keep on playing games. But skip down to the 52. But unto Leviathan thou gavest the 7th part, namely the moist, and hast kept him to be devoured, of whom thou wilt. And when upon the 6th day thou gavest a commandment unto the earth, that before it should bring forth beasts, cattle, and creeping things. This talking about back in Revelations 1 and 20. The Most High made Leviathan thin. It's a beautiful thing about this this book, 2nd Ezra. It goes into everything, you know. But you know, matter of fact, I got one scripture I want to get, because they think they're gonna be an escape. This is Amos 9 and 9 and 13, 9 and 3. I'm just going straight to the point. This is my last scripture. Matter of fact, y'all think that y'all gonna hide from him? I'm gonna just start at 1. And I saw Yahawah, I saw Yahawashi standing upon the altar, and he said, "Smite the lintel of the door, and that the posts may shake, and cut them in the head, and all of them I will slay the last of them with the sword, a thermonuclear fire, and he that fleeth of them shall not flee away, and he that escapeth of them shall not be delivered. And though they dig through hell, these thermonuclear bunkers, these luxury bunkers that the elites have, they think that's going to save them. Thence shall my hand take them. And though they climb up into heaven, the space stations, I will bring them down. And though they hide themselves in the top of Carmel, the mountains, I will search and take them out of thence, and they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea. Thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. And that serpent is Leviathan. You know, that sea creature that's going to a sea monster that's going to do the work of Yahawashi in the end time. So you're not escaping anything. You're not escaping the wrath of Yahawashi or judgment. A Leviathan is going to do exactly what the Most High wants him to do. He's going to put sore strokes on people. You know, he's going to appease the wrath of him that made him. You know, that's it on this one. I pray this video was edifying to the hopeful elect. And with that said, all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honor and praises to the apostle elders of GMS that taught us this truth. And peace and blessings to fellow Akim has in a life daily, pushing his truth with sincerity. Kwambakiyam.
Kwambakiyam.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball.
Shalom.
Shalom.